Hello and welcome to the trade setup. In this video we are looking at Salesforce CRM. It was a request from one of the followers, and just another reminder, anyone can make these requests and I usually follow up on them, especially if there is a trade setup to follow. And in this case we actually have a wave 1 up, a wave 2 down, and then another 1-2 setup within the third wave, a third wave followed, and then a fourth wave down and a fifth wave to the upside. Now this fifth wave is a little bit questionable because I can count it as a 5-wave move, but I would really have to stretch it out a bit. I would have to say that this is a wave 1 and then a wave 2 and then a third wave up, a fourth wave down, and then a fifth wave up. And yeah, that would be a little stretching in terms of how the movement looks. It is a bit more usual in the ending of such trends, the last movement, to develop more difficult structures such as this. But it is also possible that it is still going up further, and we could maybe have a wave 1 up, wave 2 down. Maybe this is either an A wave up or the entire third wave. This may be the fourth or a wave B, and we could still continue this uptrend directly. But it is a little difficult to actually make a call on that because the support zone would not be reliable for such a trade. Maybe if we are looking for a wave B that shouldn't go below the $222 level, but really this is not looking good, especially maybe we are forming a 5-wave move to the downside here. I wouldn't recommend something like this. Just wanted to point out it is still possible to push directly higher. And then another possibility is that maybe we actually didn't even finish this third wave to the upside, and we are still within the fourth wave here, where we had an A wave down, a B wave up, an overshooting B wave, and we are now in the C wave to the downside. And I wouldn't even call this a bearish interpretation or bearish in any way, because usually when we get overshooting wave Bs like this, those are usually just anticipation of the market of a strong movement to the upside. And usually also when these happen after the actual correction is complete, we do get a decently strong movement to the upside. Now, this doesn't matter too much because even if this completed and even if it didn't, we are still looking for a wave 4 support zone. And in the case that it did complete, we are looking for a wave 4 support zone between $135 down to around $44 in the case that the third wave completed. And if we are still within the larger fourth wave, or sorry, the smaller fourth wave, we would be looking for support in the area between $168 down to around $85.2. Now, these are rough estimates. I don't know if I drew it exactly correctly, but you get the idea. And they heavily overlap as well, so I wouldn't worry too much about which scenario we are in. We are overall looking to head into a support zone in this area and then find a reversal in the fifth wave to the upside to new all-time highs. So now going into the shorter time frame, I also want to mention I will focus on the idea that this third wave is actually complete and follow this support zone more closely, but I am not disregarding the idea that this fourth wave is still ongoing, still acceptable interpretation. Okay, now here in the shorter time frame we have already had quite a bit of downside, and we may even have a 5-wave move down in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And within this fifth wave to the downside, I would say we had a wave 1 down, a wave 2 up, and then either a 1, 2, 3 that could even still be going, and I would see it as still ongoing, or we could be developing an ending diagonal in the fifth wave where we had a 1, 2, 3, and then it would be an ABC that would complete pretty soon. and then we would be looking for a wave 4 and then still a 5th wave to actually complete the movement to the downside, and this would only be really an A wave down, and we would then look for a B wave correction and then a C wave down that should take us even lower within the support zone, or ideally within the support zone. We don't know, we don't always reach it, but as long as we stay below this resistance zone at $256, I would expect continuation to the downside, even within this larger 4th and 5th wave, or still within this 3rd wave. But I wanted to give a more general resistance level because it may be a 1, 2, 3, and then if we break above this, we are no longer looking for a 4th and 5th at all. And if we get more directly to the downside, we make a more impulsive move here, we could end up counting this more like an ABC pattern, and this could also be quite expected. But if I look on the RSI, on the weekly, I do see some divergence, so we could still be looking at a 5th wave down. It is more preferred for now, and I am looking for resistance within the support zone for a larger wave 4, as long as we don't make a low below this latest push to the downside at $226. But for now, these are the levels, this is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover, and I'll do my best to do that in the days and weeks ahead. And until then, I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.